Discovery Cove in Orlando, Florida is a place where you can snorkel with all kinds of fun fishies and animals, swim with the dolphins and play along with them, and go underwater mock scuba diving with the fish. And I've never done anything like this before. This is the first time, so come along. We're over here at our spot. We got here nice and early, so we have a beautiful front row seat right here with an umbrella and right by one of the dolphin areas. It's really actually quite nice here. I don't know why I'm surprised, but it's really nice. You get towels and sunscreen over in the bathrooms, which is really nice. That is included. Discovery Cove is basically an all-inclusive, so you get food and you get drinks. I don't think alcoholic drinks, but just, you know, regular drinks and towels, sunscreen, things like that, all included for the day, so it's nice and convenient. This is the Laguna bar where we're gonna have some breakfast, again included. Here's what I got for breakfast. They also have sausage, French toast, cereal, fruit, yogurt parfaits, some applesauce, things like that, and they have drinks outside as well. The eggs were like borderline inedible. They didn't taste like eggs. I don't even know what they taste like, but they were not eggs. The potatoes were pretty good, and the muffin, you know, tasted like a muffin, so that was good. And now we're gonna go explore. Got a wetsuit. They just hand one to you. And some snorkel gear. They give you the mouthpiece to keep, and then the rest you give back. Also, sorry if there's weird glares on my phone. I did break it again, but wetsuits looking fresh, and we are putting our stuff away in the lockers. Lockers are pretty big, and they are also complimentary. Need to switch to the GoPro. Hopefully the audio is okay. In the wetsuit, going back to get my mom some shoes. Not sure what we're gonna do now before our sea venture. Today we have a sea venture and dolphin swim booked. I cannot bring the GoPro to the dolphin swim, but I can bring it to the sea venture and to everything else that we do, so I'm really excited for today. Here is what the dolphin swim does look like, though. I'm not doing it right now, but other people are, so I can give a little sneak peek of what it looks like. They do say that these dolphins were raised in captivity, and they don't subscribe to any of those dangerous dolphin hunting, I guess you would say, activities. If you've seen like blackfish, you know what I'm talking about. So thought I would throw that out there. Giving the dolphins some positive reinforcement over there. Cute. We're trying to find where we're supposed to go, and we found that at Conservation Cabana they have some animal encounters and trainer talks. You can meet an armadillo, some feathered friends, and also there's a surprise encounter, and you can even have photo opportunities. That's pretty cool. We may have to do some of these. Here's the Grand Reef. I'm not going in here yet because I left my snorkel at the chair, but I'll be going in here later. You can touch the stingrays but not the fish, and you don't need the whole get up. You could just go in with your bathing suit. Got some real cool stingray footage. I didn't even go under, that was just, you could just see it's really clear. But now we're gonna go do our sea venture, so real excited for that. When you check in, you get these tags for what you're doing for the day. So I have one for sea venture and one for the dolphin swim.
During the shark portion of our adventure, our guide told us some facts about the sharks they have. So he told us they have 6 different kinds of sharks, and the biggest one that they have is a nurse shark, and they can grow up to 10 feet long. He also told us that zebra sharks are there. They're native to the Indo-Pacific, and they're born with stripes, which is how they get their name. And he also told us about bonnethead sharks that they have, which is the smallest species of hammerhead sharks.
Alright, so finished up at Sea Venture. That was honestly the coolest thing I've ever done. It was kind of like diving, but not really. It was super controlled, which was really nice, and there were tons and tons of fish and rays, and even some sharks in there, kind of behind glass, but they were still there. It was so amazing. My mom also really liked it. She was nervous because she's a bit claustrophobic, but she was fine. It does have pressure in your ear, similar to a plane, so just be prepared for that. I didn't have problems with that, but oh my gosh, it was so cool. I hope you enjoyed the footage. I would definitely recommend doing it. I'll put the price down here. It definitely varies per day, but I would definitely recommend it, especially if you've never done diving before or if you want to try it out. This is like a very non-committal way to do it. You don't need to have a diving license or anything like that, but you still kind of get that experience with none of the risks since it's a highly controlled environment. Very, very cool. Would do it again in a heartbeat. Alright, so we've been informed that this is one of the conservation cabanas. So we are going to wait for the armadillo to come out because I love a good animal encounter. I'm going to voice over because it's a little hard to hear with the GoPro, but this is Clementine. She is so cute. She is a 3-banded armadillo. She is really small, but she's actually fully grown. She's 8 years old, and the person who was working here said that actually they're usually full grown at about a year old. Also, the soft skin in between her bands is called a flexi band, and it lets her stretch and curl up. And even though she's not in a full ball right now, they could actually go into a full ball, a complete ball, to protect their whole body and look like a coconut. And when they're going into a ball, they can snap shut really hard. And that is so strong that it's similar to the strength of when you close a car door on your hand. and you won't be able to pry her open. So they do have pretty good defenses against predators. But their biggest predator is actually humans due to things like deforestation. And this is a serious danger to not just them, but a ton of different animals in the rainforest due to over-harvesting palm oil. So she told us that you can get a palm oil app scanner on your phone for free, and it will tell you how sustainable a product is, and then you can use this to help save the animals from your home with very low effort and high impact. I didn't know that anteaters and sloths were related to armadillos. Okay, we're gonna do the dolphin adventure now. I cannot have my camera, so I'm gonna put it in a locker and I'll go get it later and I'll let you know how it is. So we just finished at the dolphins and that was absolutely amazing. Our dolphin was Luna and she was adorable. She was quite small and very beautiful, and we had such a great time. Like I said, I wasn't able to film. Nobody's allowed to film during the dolphin encounters for the safety of the dolphins. So I'll put in some pictures because we did buy the photo package. A lot of the dolphin encounter is like waiting to like interact with the dolphin, and every time you interact with the dolphin they take pictures. So you do kind of feel a little bit compelled to buy that photo package because, you know, it commemorates that entire interaction with the dolphin, and I don't know, it just feels very special. So we did get that package. I think it was $229 plus tax for the all digital downloads package. In my opinion, that's just better than buying the physical copies. I feel like those always just go missing and end up being a waste of money. So that's just what works for us. We really did have a great time. My mom loved it. We got to pet her quite a few times, and she is 14 years old, and her trainer has been working with her for 3 years, the one that we worked with, and they're really good friends. So that was really sweet to see. She said that Luna's one of her favorite dolphins. She's like, we say we don't pick favorites, but really every dolphin is multiple of the trainer's favorites, and that just kind of worked out that Luna was the one that we had and was also one of her favorites. So that specific family, I guess, is one that she works with a lot. So it was a really special time. You pick up your photos at this adventure photo place. It's right next to the Laguna Grill. So this is the Laguna Grill over here. And then this is the adventure photo spot. She said to go earlier rather than later. She says it gets very crowded at the end of the day. So we're just stopping by now. Lunch was kind of a fail. Really no vegetarian options. So gonna snorkel in the lagoon. This is a tawny frogmouth. It is not related to an owl, even though it looks like one, nor is it a bird of prey. It's actually a very lazy hunter, and the food needs to come to the bird, or it's really not going to eat anything.
Beautiful bird.
He's very handsome.
Yes. Very.
You know, you're like loving it, like knowing somebody.
He seems friendly.
He's really sweet. I'm like, this is pretty much what they're like all the time. They do behavior if something were to fly over them, or if they're not comfortable, they do what it's called stumping. They look like a piece of bark sticking up to them, almost like flattened out.
Wow.
So with him just kind of sitting here, he's like,
So in a section of the lazy river, you could kind of come into where the otters are. And the otters are behind this glass. Sometimes it's swimming. But right now they're just kind of lazying it up. Let's see if I could get a good view. He's swimming at the top. Do you see him? I tried to zoom in the best I could. You gonna come in, buddy? Entering the aviary. It's a beautiful day. It's been beautiful all day long. We've been so lucky. Very beautiful, colorful guys. The GoPro's not great for this kind of footage, but it's all I've got today, unfortunately. So beautiful. Got a birdie to eat my snacks. Yummy, yummy. Beautiful. My mom has one too. Beautiful birdies. Yeah. You're so pretty. Do you want some food? Do I have any of your favorites? What do you think, buddy? You want some food? What do you think? You're full? No food for you? Hello. Hi, friend. Do you eat this food? Or do you just laugh at everybody, Mr. Kookaburra? My mom loves kookaburras. He's over it. You want any? No? Okay. Friend?
This time is a really good look.
Go ahead and pick it up and step away from the table.
They know where the food is. Can you say hi? You want some? No? Eat. I like you. Hello. You're pretty. Beautiful bird. I'm not big enough.
You gotta come down a little bit farther.
You want some bird food? You want some? New friends. Don't eat too much at once. You're gonna choke. Triplets. Big friend. You want some more? You have very special pieces that you like. Hello. I know, you're shy. I don't have food left, buddy, but I did want to say hello. You want more? You're good? Bye.